Welcome everybody back to another Rollcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 12. Last time, I re-entered the plot of the show and was resummoned by that old lady. And what else? Was that mostly it? There was other things. There was a lot of other stuff. We'll get right into it. This time we'll remember it instantly. What?
I was just laughing at you.
Oh, and I got exposed last week for stealing Lindsay's theories.
His entire theory that he thought he was so smart for was just a ripoff of my theory.
Except it wasn't. I edited it cleverly so that it would be a good joke, and then everyone was like, you suck. And then I'm like, she didn't say a goddamn word about Kamo.
Let's just get into it. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out our Patreon for uncuts and head on all of our other stuff. All of our other
Let's
stuff.
go. Computer. Oh, Nanami episode.
You better not die.
Ichiji-san. He's just dead. Haibara. Nanami's about to go postal.
Let's just not even see the like Toji thing this episode. They just focus completely on other stuff.
Yeah.
This huge cliffhanger, and then like it comes back at the end of the episode, and the fight starts, and then it's a cliffhanger again. Just use the same cliffhanger twice.
Maybe.
Music.
Oh, his leg's gone. You know, she's always been creepy,
look
but
at
I don't
pose. She's looking like Dio out here. Like
she's always been creepy, but like I always thought it would be too cliche for her to be like a villain. Jesus. Veil 1 gone. Mm-hmm. Okay, Mei. Fucking psycho.
Yeah, I know. He's just having this crazy speech against some random dude with a weird hat.
Why didn't he wait for Yuji? They could have both gone up.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, that's smart. It broke the fall with, Is he dead? Is he fully dead?
I hope not.
Is Toji's spirit, like, fighting?
He's just gonna take over because he's too powerful.
Because he's so Sigma. Because he's such a fucking Chad. That makes sense. So it's a lot like Edo Tensei. Guess it means that I'm just so goddamn swollen.
Oh shit.
It's like the world. That was like Dio. Oh shit.
Damn.
I love that the way he just teleported like that was exactly like in the JoJo Part 3 OVA. I wonder if they're gonna be able to see. I guess they're not gonna see Toji. That's kind of the point of that scene, maybe. Is that they're just gonna be down there.
Unless he's just gonna like jump off the building and see.
But like
them.
they're underground. No, like the other
Oh
Maki.
yeah.
What does this mean for Toji's summon? I just thought about that. Like, when does it end? If the summoner's dead. Maybe it just weirds me the fuck out, honestly.
I thought you were just simping over her like.
I never
recently.
did. That was a meme. I never simped over her. Oh, this fucking guy again. Piece of shit. Kilijichi.
Can they just get rid of this guy once and for all?
Why does nobody have a gun? Why does only Toji have a gun? More people need these guns. Japan sucks.
Mai has a gun.
Yeah. Mai fucking sucks. She doesn't know how to use it. He's really dexterous. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it could do that. I want to see Toji, goddammit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is gonna stab her. She's done for.
That's why this guy's just messing around. Oh, come on.
No way.
Gonna take her eye out. Like,
Why would you say that?
Because she's going like that in the.
Oh yeah, in the OP. Yeah. Does he have like crazy luck or something? He's just never scared of anything. Oh, it can punch too? Ow. Is it gonna knock her out? Jesus!
How is it that powerful?
What's your technique?
Great.
Oh, one of his marks is dim. I don't know if that was just animation or if that. See? He's got like one of the things pale.
These are his lives.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
NanaMEANS gonna pull up. Jesus!
Hurry up!
He's just so easily dodging. Like, there's gotta be something to it.
She's also like half out of it.
But this was happening before she was half out of it. Is NanaMEANS gonna somehow have the perfect counter to this or something?
This guy's about to get his ass absolutely handed to him.
It is actually funny though that like the most proper like office worker type guy is the only one who doesn't wear like their uniform.
Yeah.
Nanami's pissed off. He just immediately goes overtime. Thank God for escalators. It's like he just kicked a wall. Is it because there's just so much hatred, so much cursed energy? Was that a black flash too? I couldn't tell. It was his technique, but it went all like black like that for a second.
Yeah, I think you're right, because now he has 2. And he said, oh, I would have died without my technique. Honestly, that would be a fantastic technique to have.
Now he's fucking scared. Epic save, pinned it to the ceiling. What a bitch. Nanami looking kind of like Toji. Like how he's got like, it looks like he has dad strength. It's crazy. Yeah.
How about finish that guy off, please? Make sure he's dead.
Is she gonna notice too? It's funny how she theorizes that. That's funny. Oh, Jesus. Smart.
No.
Disease? Smallpox? The fear of smallpox?
Oh.
What? I guess it's a really powerful curse. I mean, now you have smallpox. Welcome. Welcome to smallpox. Oh, he's caught in it too? Oh shit, she's fully sealed. Oh!
He's just not even concerned that he's in the domain expansion of this thing.
I'm surprised its domain expansion isn't contract smallpox.
And die.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not dead. Or is he just telling her that? I don't think she's ready. Shit.
Oh. Just the guy he's been waiting for.
Oh boy. Cliffhanger. Bitch.
I knew it. I called it. They weren't doing anything with
Why are
Toji
you
this time.
so
I'm
good at
kidding.
calling stuff? We did get one suit of Toji.
Yeah. Just enough to tease it.
Well, not even just to tease it, to free him from his bonds.
Yeah.
Like, he was able to take control because he's just that guy, you know what I mean? He's just that fucking guy where he can break out of, or he can overpower his host's spirit just by him being there. I wonder if it's just his strength of spirit, like, or strength of self, or his sense of self, or if it's something to do with the heavenly restriction or something to do with that. You'd think it would make it worse, because having a heavenly restriction and no, like, cursed energy, because, like, cursed energy isn't just cursed energy, it's like spirit energy. So, like, you would think that somebody with stronger cursed energy would have an easier time breaking out of that kind of hold.
Well,
but somebody without any was able to break out of it just because he is that badass.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it is to do with that or not.
Yeah, well, I think it's also because, like, the granny there was like, oh, I only summon the body, not, like, the soul, basically. But yeah, if his body is so trained, like, you know, normal, like, if you were to summon, like, Gojo or whatever, and you summon just his body and not his, like, powers.
Yeah.
Although there wouldn't be, like, necessarily too much point to, like, you know, summoning certain people, if all of their power was tied up in, like, a non-physical thing.
Yeah.
But then when you tie someone that 100% of their power is tied in their physical being, then it causes...
It's the perfect recipe for them being able to break out, which makes sense. And we kind of did theorize that last time. We just didn't put it together quite that way, but we did think that, like, we did consider that, I think, as a possibility. But there's a couple things I wanted to go over this episode. I really wish we got more of Toji, but, like, I can appreciate them building it up. And yeah, that, even as small as that scene was, a lot of things happened and a lot progressed there. So I'm not, like, mad at it for, like, doing that and then cutting away for the whole episode, like I normally would. Like, if they just cut to him and then, like, alluded to him possibly breaking out.
If they didn't actually, like, fully reveal
like, if
something.
he, like, and then his head went down and they were like, grandson, and then it cut away, that would kind of piss me off, and because but we have enough there to, like, oh, well, where are things going? His eyes went all red. That was crazy. But he killed her.
Yeah.
And he killed her like Dio. It was so crazy how he just, like, disappeared. He just, like... And then the little smoke effect, that was so well done. And she's just done. But what does that mean for this thing? Is there a time limit?
That's what I was wondering, like, because it's
Or is he just fully taken over this kid? Because he physically transformed. It's not like, if you think of Edo Tensei or the reanimation jutsu in Naruto, it's like they have a body and then it's like all this dirt and ash and shit that's, like, piled onto it that, like, makes it look like the person, and it functionally is that person, like, going forward in the story at that point. But it's like a layer over top of an already existing body. In this, we saw his face, like, morph into Toji. So he just is Toji right now, basically. He might have a different blood type, but, like, he is Toji. And I wonder, like, if she's not there, does she have to reverse it, or does it automatically reverse after a certain period of time?
Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, normally she would, like, stop it, you know, regardless of whether, like, the grandson was still in control. He has to go back to normal at some point. So either she did that, or it's, like, a time thing, or it depends on, like, the strength of, like, the thing that they're taking. So it's like, if you, like, take a weak body, then you're how
the teenage girl.
Yeah, the teenage girl that was, like, taken over, and then she, like, reverted back right after she killed the guy. I don't remember her, like, doing anything specific. So I'm wondering if Toji just sort of has limited time to an uncertain degree because he's very powerful. Maybe it'll be a bit long, like, hours.
Maybe it's a time limit, or maybe yeah, it's hard to tell if I think she released it when she was as that teenage girl and killed that guy's dad. I think that she released it manually, but it's possible that she completed the task that she set out when she transformed into this person. and then that's what released it. I don't think that's likely though. I think that she probably just did it, and maybe it's just uncertain. Maybe he's just completely
or it is
changed
on like a time limit, but because she done it so many times, she can like predict the moment that it's gonna happen, so she can do like a big reveal.
I don't think that's true. That would be dumb as shit. Because then she'd be in a hurry when she was talking to that guy. I think that I think it's probably likely that. I think he's probably just like this. Like maybe it'll be like a long time limit and it'll just fade over time. But like, if he has the strength of character, I just noticed the shot is really weird. I just noticed the shot. His eye, like if you cover here, it looks good. But like his eyes are all fucking weird. Anyway, I think it's just we don't have enough information to judge the rules, I guess. So he may be just like this now and is just like that forever, or there may be like a time limit and the time limit changes based on who is inhabiting it. Or it might just be plot convenience and he might just like die or some shit. I don't know.
Can we get Toji versus Geto round 2 where he can kick his ass again?
That would be good. I bet he could do it.
He could do it.
But it's not the same Geto. We got a guy controlling Geto's body who's far more experienced and has way more tools and way more cursed spirits to work with. I mean, not to the level he did in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, but like by cursed spirits, I mean like mahito and shit. He's not just he wouldn't just be fighting. But maybe if he could team up with his son, if Megami would be cool with that. Like if they could all group up and go and get to where they need to go, I feel like they'd have a way better chance. Until Sukuna comes out.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I think that if Yuji, now Toji, Megumi, Maki, Nanami, I think if they all went down and went against the curses, I think that it would be a done deal. Like, and May, I think that if all of them were together and fighting together the other guys, especially with Hanami gone, I think that they could tip the balance of power. And we also don't know much else about what Umbrella Man can do. We don't know. We now know that Umbrella Man has more cursed spirits, has a smallpox curse. Mm-hmm. When he said that, did he say that he did Uzumaki, which is when he like took all the spirits and like smushed them together and then made like a big cursed energy nuke at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
I think that he got rid of like most, if not all.
I did use up my stock of cursed spirits last year.
Yeah.
But then he says, and this seems like it's a classic Jujutsu Crunchyroll fuck up, maybe, but they haven't lost their quality. So like he's saying, I used them up, but the ones that I did use. What
I imagine is that this is a mistranslation, and it's supposed to say, I used them all up, but now it's like, but now I'm going for quality over quantity, basically, of like, oh, I had 1 million, I used them all up, and now I have like a few, but they're really good.
Yeah, I think that it's something like that, and it's, well, correct. I mean, well, we're not going to read the comments. Maybe somebody who knows in Discord can like correct us about that, but I'm going to assume that this is some weird translation stuff, as is often the case. But the smallpox curse, that's kind of creepy. It can't talk, or it kind of was. It was kind of like that in between state. I feel like smallpox might have been a lot more powerful back in the day. But yeah, there's other stuff.
Oh, this freaking dude. Yeah, it's crazy how kind of bad Nobara is. Like, just fighting this guy and just getting her ass kicked so bad.
I thought that they were setting up like his technique was luck, or like some kind of like she can't hit him because he just is so slippery because of his technique. He's just a slippery guy, and I don't know if it was just the animation. Not the animation wasn't bad, but I wonder if it wasn't communicating exactly what they thought it was, at least to me. Maybe I'm just crazy. So, you know, this isn't a criticism of the show. It's just a question based on my probably flawed understanding. But the way that they were dodging around and stuff made it seem to me like there was before she was knocked around and stuff. she would like, ugh, and then just miss him. And then, and then miss him. And he just like, whoa, and just that's it. And it's just kind of like, oh, it seems like there's something weird going on here. But there seemingly wasn't. It was just or maybe there was? Am I crazy?
I don't think that there was.
Because he was only getting really hit when Nanami came in. Like maybe there's a threshold of power or accuracy.
I think she did hit him one time though because he was missing one thing. So
yeah,
so if he didn't have this ability, she would have killed him once. Which normally would be enough.
Yeah.
But even still, it's like,
I don't know. I'm not too hung up on it. I guess it's just like,
yeah, it's just crazy to see, and like that's the point of Nanami coming in, is to just show how like unprepared she is essentially, and mostly everyone else too. Like same with Ino just getting. I mean, it was against Toji, but it was also not even against Toji. It was against Guy using Toji's body. Flung Ino off the side of that building. So it's just showing how, and then also but then we have Mei being like super badass and like busting out of like this thing in a domain expansion. So it's like this is really like power scaling of like, okay, all of the students like probably should not even be here at this point because they're just a liability, and everyone else
Maki.
is like on a higher level.
Except for Maki. Maki's on a higher level. I liked that it sucks because they're like underground in this like mall area and fighting all these random possibly transfigured humans, possibly just cursed spirits, possibly both, probably both. And the two Zenins are just like down here, and then they send them out so that they can get mixed up in the whole thing, but they're just gonna be like mopping up shit down here, which sucks because I would have really enjoyed some kind of interaction with the Zenin and Toji.
Yeah.
Like Maki and Toji would be really interesting because I bet she's heard of Toji.
Well, who knows? He might come down later, or
they might
go up, or whatever.
I guess Nanami was gonna go meet up with these two, so we'll see. Hopefully, I just hope we get some kind of interaction because I don't imagine Toji's gonna make it past this arc. You know, like he's just a reanimation.
I would kind of hope not, honestly.
I would hope so. I would hope like
I
would
think
be really interesting.
I think it would depend on like what the purpose that he would serve was. You know what I mean?
Even if he just went back to being a drifter and like he just showed up way later. You know, I would be really interested in that. I just really like Toji as a character. I think that, but his purpose towards the themes of the story is kind of spent past interacting with Megumi.
Yeah.
So like I would like him just because I like him as a character and I think he's really interesting. But like his purpose in Hidden Inventory was to show like, oh, he's like the villain, he's like the antagonist. But oh wait, he's actually just somebody just as damaged by this Jujutsu world. And what does that mean for the Jujutsu world? What does that mean to Geto and Gojo? How are they going to change it? It's like, oh, we thought that he was just the asshole who's like killing Riko, but it turns out both Riko and Toji are both kind of fucked up by this whole system. What are we going to do about it? And that was he played his part really well as like a really charismatic villain antagonist guy who was also in a very small way sympathetic. And if you dig deeper and were able to look past his obvious shortcomings as a father, he would be a very sympathetic character, and I think he's just really cool in general. And in here, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what he's gonna say with Megumi because I don't know what there is to be said other than Megumi doesn't even know he's dead.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what that interaction is gonna be like. And past that, does he serve any purpose to the themes and the message of the story? And I don't think he does. So I think he's probably just gonna. I don't see him making past this arc realistically. But I wish he would.
I guess that's what I mean by I hope not, because like in Naruto when like when there's like reanimations and then there's like the moment and then they just completely overstay their welcome. Yeah. And it's like, what is the point? What is the point of this? They're not serving they're not actually helping the story by being alive other than giving me like fan service fights of these people that are dead and are cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I meant when I say like I hope he doesn't, because it's just
at the end of the day I'm definitely on your team because like that's something we criticized a lot in Naruto. These just like, we got every character who's cool, like everybody gets reanimated and it's just like, okay, their death was impactful when they died, and why are we like, it's overstaying your welcome. So I don't want that for Toji. I'd rather him like be a flash in the pan and be really memorable. But a part of me really does just enjoy seeing him on screen and want to see more interactions. Only if he can bring something really meaningful to the story. But I'm okay with him dying. I don't see him making past this arc, honestly. Like, realistically speaking.
It would be...
But I would like to see him interact with people more than just Megumi, even though Megumi is obviously the most important interaction that I want to see. I would like to see Maki interact because of their heavenly restriction thing on some level interact in that way.
If you just like saw him fighting or something.
Yeah, maybe Nobara. I bet they would have like a funny back and forth of like, you're a piece of shit. He's like, oh, whatever, or something. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, some banter or something. Again, not overstaying your welcome, but like I could enjoy some interaction if there's time for it, but only if there's time for it. Not making excuses, not like pausing during a fight so that people can talk, but just like if there is a reason for them to talk or if an opportunity, I feel like it could give some good dialogue.
I also did you notice how Nobara, because you know how she's always like shopping and like going around, how she like made the escape route? She's like, oh yeah, go through here and then like out the back there and stuff like that.
I didn't notice that.
And it could be because they like surveilled the area, but I took that to be because she's like so obsessed with always like going to the city and like going all these stores and stuff, so she knows like, oh yeah, if you go through here then you can get out the back here and it'll take you over there.
Setup.
Yeah,
that's really, I bet you're 100% right.
I feel like that makes sense because they focus so much in season 1 on her like wanting to like go and be girly, and go shopping and go to all the cool and like trendy places. Yeah,
she's obsessed with that kind of shit. When she was getting all like knocked out, I like that they like displaced her jaw with this x-ray because it shows like, you know, that's how you get knocked out in real life, is you get your jaw destroyed and then you get knocked unconscious. So I like that visualization to show like that she was just rocked physically in a non-anime way, like that she wasn't like people are getting knocked into the walls constantly and like leaving a crater in the wall.
Walls.
But like showing an x-ray of her chin getting like rocked is like, oh yeah, if you know, that's in real life, if that happened, you get like knocked out or at least very rocked. Yeah. And I wanted to check if NanaMEAN did a black flash, because it seemed like he may have. Because whenever there's a black flash, there's like an impact frame, but there's also just an impact frame. It seems like it's just his technique.
I think
he's just
I think that's
off.
his technique.
And it wasn't glowing red afterwards or before his hand. But there's a similar like impact frame and like flash whenever on screen, and they establish it like in season 1 whenever somebody's doing a black flash, that kind of thing happens, just so that you know like what's going on. Does he do it here? No. He's just beating the fuck out of this kid. Deserved. Oh, and Mei at the beginning talking about, by the way, the whole simp thing, I like reacted to her one time, obviously being sexually drawn, and then everybody took it like I was a full Mei simp. I mean, it's not like she's not an attractive character, but it became like a big thing on our Discord. People started posting memes, but like the way she's like all talking about, what's the worth of a life? It's like, what is worth to, and it's just like, she sounds like a villain, you know? It's crazy. And the thing is, I'm glad that she's not secretly a spy, because I think she was the clear like outlier in season 1 during the exchange events, when you're seeing all the teachers and all the staff and everything at the exchange event, and you're just like, okay, who's gonna be like turning, like if there's another mole, or if there is a mole that's beyond just Geto / Umbrella Man giving intel. She's like all creepy over there. She has crows. She like always talk about money and like doesn't care about people, only cares about money. It's like, okay, this is like cliche villain status. But I like the idea of, you know, she's not just a good person. There's no money to be made being a villain, so she just is a good guy. By convenience.
For money.
Yeah, just by convenience. If you could make more money being evil, then she would probably do it. But you know, you only go outside the bounds of society if you have like a a cause to fight for. You know what I mean? So like, her cause is making money. So, you know, it just kind of makes sense. But it's just funny that like she is a powerful person and she isn't fighting for good. She just is on the side of good kind of incidentally. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's more to her character that like it doesn't reflect that. Maybe she actually does have a reason to be a good person or something like that, and this is just a cover, but I doubt it. It seems like she's very one-dimensional in this way, but maybe not. Maybe there's more to her.
I guess we'll find out.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.